My name is Joseph Kreps. I'm a DUI defense attorney in the state of Alabama. I wanted to go over with you today the horizontal gaze nystagmus, which is one of the field sobriety tests that is part of the 3-test standardized battery. In this video, I'm simply going to go over the instructions that the officer is required to give you in order to perform the tests pursuant to the standardized manner. And also, I'm going to give you the list of clues or cues that the officer is looking for in scoring the test. I will go over in great detail, breaking down the rest of this test into much more specific details. In this video, I simply want to give you the instructions that the officer is required to give you, as well as the clues that the officer is looking for. The first thing that the officer should check for is whether you're wearing glasses, and if so, ask you to remove your glasses during the test. Studies show that the glasses will cause the officer to have trouble scoring the test, and you could possibly have trouble when taking the test as well. So it's important to remove the glasses. Officer will then tell you to put your feet together, put your hands down by your side. The major issue here, and one that people have trouble with, is the officer will tell you to keep your head still and look at the stimulus, which is usually a pen or the officer's finger, and follow the stimulus with your eyes only. Now, let's talk a little bit about what nystagmus is. Nystagmus is simply the involuntary jerking of the eyes. So the officer is looking for the involuntary jerking of the eyes. If you're moving your head, then that affects your eyes and the muscles in your eyes and could cause your eyes to jerk, thereby giving a false positive on the horizontal gaze nystagmus test and on the scoring that the officer ultimately is going to do and issue a report on. The next step, the officer will tell you to keep looking at the stimulus until the test is over. The officer will then again remind you not to move your head and then ask you if you understand the instructions. The officer is then going to go through and make a number of passes in front of your eyes, just like this. And this is obviously a very simplified version of what the officer is going to be doing. And the officer is going to score the test. What the officer is looking for, and I'll go over into these definitions in much more detail in future and other videos. The officer is looking for lack of smooth pursuit in the left eye, lack of smooth pursuit in the right eye, distinct nystagmus at maximum deviation in the left eye and in the right eye, and also the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees in the left eye and prior to 45 degrees in the right eye. Now, the officer at the beginning of the test is also supposed to check your eyes for equal tracking and also for pupil size. It's very important that the officer does these because they can be an indication of a medical issue which could cause nystagmus, and there are a lot of them that can cause nystagmus. Medical issues, brain injury, prior head injury, whatever the case might be. So it's important that the officer checks for equal tracking and also for pupil size. This has been a listing of the instructions that an officer is required to give you in order to perform the standardized field sobriety test, horizontal gaze nystagmus. Also, I've provided you with a list of cues or clues that an officer is looking for when scoring this test. My name's Joseph Kreps. I'm an Alabama DUI defense attorney. I'm certified to administer the standardized field sobriety test that you were subjected to on the side of the road when you were arrested. I'm also certified as an instructor in field sobriety testing per NHTSA, National Highway Traffic Safety Administration guidelines. If you have been arrested and charged with drunk driving in the state of Alabama, all you have to do to begin the conversation with us is call our office. You can reach us at 866-348-2889. You can also visit our website, alabama-DUI-attorney.com. That's the symbol dash attorney.com. Thank you very much.